Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark stats compared as WNBA fortunes reversed drastically. With the WNBA's All-Star break, Mirror US Sports took time to look back at the drastically different seasons Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are having with the second half of the season approaching. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's fortunes for the 2025 WNBA season have reversed drastically, with the two stars having two different seasons in numerous aspects. Though both Clark and Reese were named All-Stars this season, with the former being named a captain by way of having the most votes and the latter chosen as a reserve, the two young stars have had vastly different experiences. The Indiana Fever star has been hampered by numerous injuries, while the Chicago Sky star forward has continued to dominate, with impressive outings seemingly every night. With the All-Star break approaching, Mirror US Sports takes a look at the seasons each star has had as the second half of the season gets underway in a handful of days.Angel's heavenly season. By all accounts, Reese is following up her stellar rookie campaign with an even more impressive sophomore year, showing the Sky has a proper building block for the future. Whether it's on the defensive end or grabbing rebounds, the Chicago star showed how much she's improved from last season. What's more, Reese has shown more comfort as a ball handler and passer, doubling her assist per game numbers in just one off-season, from 1.9 to 3.8. And perhaps one aspect of her game that she's improved on considerably is her shooting efficiency, which previously had been a topic of conversation among both her detractors and supporters. Last season, Reese shot below 40% inside the three-point line, 39.1%, and shot an unsightly 18.8% from beyond the arc. This year, the 23-year-old is hitting 44.6% of attempts from two-point land and slightly increased her percentage from three, nailing 21.1% of her chances. Overall, Reese is averaging 14.0 points, 12.6 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.5 steals in her 31.7 minutes of action in 21 games played. Clark looking for path and journey away from despair. On the other hand, Clark is still looking for some semblance of consistency this year after a historic rookie season in which she set the standard for what a rookie in the WNBA should be able to do. Saddled by injuries, the Fever star has just not been able to get into a rhythm, as evidenced by her stats being down across the board. In her Rookie of the Year winning campaign last season, Clark averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, 5.7 rebounds, and 1.3 steals on 41.7% shooting from the field, 34.4% from the three-point line, and 90.6% from the stripe. This season, the Stars' points, rebounds, and shooting percentages are all down compared to last year, seemingly a byproduct of her injuries. Earlier this season, Clark missed 5 games with a quad strain and then missed another stretch of games with a groin issue. In the Fever's 85-77 win over the Connecticut Sun, Clark once again was removed from the game because of a groin injury, with cameras spotting the star with tears in her eyes as she sat on the bench. As a whole, Clark has averaged 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, 5.0 rebounds, and 1.6 steals in 31.1 minutes per game, which also is down from the 35.4 minutes she played last season. The 23-year-old is shooting 36.7% from the floor, just 27.9% from beyond the arc, and 82% from the stripe. With Clark faced with yet another injury, Fever head coach Stephanie White attempted to downplay the injury and claimed the team has what it takes to weather the storm without the star guard, depending on how long she will be out. I think we just take it one step at a time. We'll get some food and get on the plane and start talking about the New York Liberty, White said to reporters after the win. She's being evaluated. We'll see where we are with that. And certainly we'll have another evaluation, probably in conversation in the morning, see where we are. But this group has played without her. At least we've got experience in that. We know that we have a tough opponent in New York. We know that it's going to be a challenge no matter what, and we just got to get locked in and ready to compete. Just months ago, the WNBA spotlight seemed locked on Caitlin Clark. The sold-out arenas, the record-breaking jersey sales, the buzz on every sports network. Clark wasn't just a rookie. She was a revolution. Angel Reese? She was right there, sharing headlines, but standing just a step behind in the national narrative. But that's the thing about stories. They flip. And flip they did. As the 2025 WNBA season unfolded, Angel Reese surged. Dominant on the boards, relentless on defense, and fearless in her swagger, she has suddenly become the face of grit. Caitlin, meanwhile, hit a wall, physically and figuratively. An injury took her off the court, and with it, the momentum of her spectacular rookie run. Now the basketball world finds itself watching not one phenom, but two, traveling very different arcs in real time. Let's dive into the numbers and the narrative. Because this isn't just a tale of stats. It's a tale of timing, toughness, and transformation. Stat check, Reese rising. Angel Reese's recent performances have been nothing short of elite. She's turned her rebounding dominance into consistent double-doubles, at one point notching 12 consecutive, tying the WNBA rookie record. Her season averages, as of All-Star Break 2025. Points, 15.2 ppg. Rebounds, 11.6 rpg league leader. FG percent, 48.7%. Steals, 1.7 spg. Double-doubles, 16, most among all WNBA players. What started as hustle and heart is now statistical dominance. She's not just playing hard, she's winning. And so is her team. The Chicago Sky, once predicted to struggle in a rebuild year, now sit above .500, thanks in large part to Reese's impact. She's no longer just Bayou Barbie. She's big board energy. Stat check, Clark caught in chaos. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was historic, but hard. She came into a fractured Indiana Fever team, expected to lift them immediately. And she did, sort of. The numbers were there early. Points, 16.8 ppg. Assists, 6.9 apg, top 3 in WNBA. 3 points FG percent, 33.2%. Turnovers, 4.8 TPG league high. She dazzled. She struggled. She learned on the fly. But the pressure, constant, national, unrelenting, started to show. Then came the groin injury. Out for All-Star Weekend. Status uncertain for the rest of the regular season. The Fever, meanwhile, began to falter again. Without her gravity, the offense collapsed into old habits. A team once hoping for playoffs now prays for recovery. Fortunes reversed, futures undimmed. Reese, once criticized for being too brash, too bold, now stands tall as the rookie all-star who's leading by example. Clark, once crowned queen of court vision and logo threes, now watches from the sideline, still the most talked-about athlete in the league. But here's the twist, neither of them is losing. Reese is proving she can lead with her body and her voice. She's backed up the attitude with action. She's doing the dirty work and the dazzling work. Clark is proving she can handle adversity, that she can step back, heal, and be patient, something young stars are rarely allowed to do. Their WNBA fortunes may look flipped, but they're not reversed, they're simply unfolding. The rivalry we needed, the sisterhood we didn't expect. The media thrives on rivalries. Clark versus Reese. White versus black. Quiet versus loud. The comparisons are endless and often lazy.